Buffalo Bills have found their way back into the W column with a victory over the Cleveland Browns by a score of 31-28 at home in Detroit. The Bills will play again in Detroit in 4 days' time on Thanksgiving Day against the Detroit Lions. But let's address this victory for the Buffalo Bills in this game against Cleveland. Overall, pretty clean game. This is more what the Bills were looking for. There's some positive things to take away from this game. First of all, the Bills started out slow in that first half. It wasn't always a pretty victory, but in the second half, where the Bills have struggled in recent weeks, they've gone weeks without scoring a second half touchdown. But here today, in the second half, they put up a total of 18 points, and a big part of that is due to Tyler Bass. Tyler Bass had a fantastic day kicking the football. He tied a Bills franchise record with 6 converted field goals in a single game. A solid outing for Tyler Bass. Without him, the Bills aren't going to win this football game. Great job from Tyler Bass, and overall, a solid job on both sides of the football. Offensively, they did what needed to be done, putting up 31 points. Anytime you can do that, you know you had a solid outing. On the defensive side of the football, there's some work that could be done, but overall they held Nick Chubb in check. That's never an easy thing to do. Had a hard time containing Amari Cooper, but considering the injuries, this is a depleted defensive lineup right now. They got Jordan Poyer back, but obviously a big hole at the linebacker position, missing Tremaine Edmonds. So the defense, offense, they both played well, and especially considering the circumstances that this Bills team was up against this week. They faced plenty of adversity. They barely practiced this week, and then they had to fly to Detroit yesterday just to beat the Cleveland Browns on Sunday. Overall, a pretty solid victory for the Bills. However, it wasn't perfect. As I mentioned earlier, it wasn't always pretty, and in the National Football League or any professional sports league, it's only going to get tougher as the season goes on and as you get into the playoffs. Right now, the Buffalo Bills' third down conversion rate has been underwhelming. Today, converting just 3 of 11 tries on third down. That's not good enough. Not good enough at all. I like that they cleaned up a lot of things. They didn't turn the football over at all, and that's a big improvement, especially over the past few weeks. But you need to be better on third down as well. And another thing I'd like to see the Bills improve on is slowing down the opponent's number 1 receiver. And I know it's difficult to do without your lockdown number 1 corner, Tre'Davious White. They need to get him back healthy. He's been practicing, just not playing in the games. I'm not sure why that is at the moment. He should be back soon, hopefully in time for the playoffs. That's what matters most, that he's back for playoff time. He's back healthy by then. But they're going to need him down the stretch, going up against some of the top receivers in the league. Last week, it was Justin Jefferson. This week, Amari Cooper. They just shredded the Bills' defense in back-to-back weeks with their number 1 receivers. So getting back Tre'Davious White will be a huge boost for the defensive unit. Overall, especially considering the losses on the defensive side of the football, not having Trey White, not having Tremaine Edmonds, the defense did a great job, allowed some garbage time points that go against the points total, but overall, it didn't really matter. This game was already decided when the Cleveland Browns scored the touchdown at the end of the game. So the Bills advanced to 7 wins on the season, and due to their division record, 0-2, they are behind the Miami Dolphins. Right now, it's 1 day at a time for the Buffalo Bills. They'll be back in action in Detroit again on Thursday for a Thanksgiving Day game against the Lions. And Josh Allen has an opportunity. This is actually a funny stat. Josh Allen has an opportunity to be the quarterback with the most wins in Detroit this season. Jared Goff only has 1 at home. Josh Allen could go in there and have more victories at Ford Field than the Detroit Lions. Just let that sink in. That's not a testament to how good the Bills are. That's more a testament to how bad the Lions have been this season. They got a victory over the Giants today, but they're going to get a real tough test against Buffalo on Thursday. So, as always, thank you for watching this video. The Buffalo Bills earn a 31-23 victory over the Cleveland Browns. I'll catch you next time on the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varcoe, and thank you for watching.